The Kybe Tigers played the Mundulla Tigers for their first premiership in 50 years. Kybybolite are in the Richmond colours and Mundulla wear the Hawthorn design but in black and yellow. Former Melbourne captain Jack Trengove returned to Kybe, his junior side this year. And since he returned, Kybe have only lost one game, which was against Mundulla in round 2. Trengove wears 9 for Kybe, just like he did at Melbourne. The deck was unreal at Bordertown. I've never seen anything like this in the local league. Number 7 for the Moots, that's what they also call Mundulla, is Nathan Studham, and he's the fastest man on the ground. He kicked an early goal. There was a strong breeze towards the town end of the Bordertown Oval, which Mundulla were making use of in the first quarter. The full forward James Hinge took a great mark and kicked the goal to go with it. He's a relative of Mitch Hinge from the Crows. This put Mundulla up 17 points to 1 at quarter time. There was a slight delay in the second quarter when the ball got stuck on the roof here. After a few attempts, they finally got it down and the play could resume. The KNTFL rising star from this year, Charlie Hillier, kicked a goal, and perhaps with some wind assistance, a snap from 50 went through as well. If you're wondering why both teams are Tigers, it's because they used to play in separate leagues until 1993 when the Cowrie Narracor merged with the Tatiara League. Mundulla used to wear a traditional Tigers design, but all the Tatiara clubs that clashed had to change their jumpers. Remarkably, I believe Kybe only had one player that didn't play juniors for the club. Jared Deeb kicks this goal. He used to play for Glenelg and North Adelaide in the SANFL. Kybe caught up, and it was only 2 points of difference at halftime, even though James Hinge was taking a lot of marks around the ground. It was the third quarter when Jake McGrice put Mundulla on his back. He floated this one through. Number 24 has been one of the best players in the league for a while. And then McGrice snaps this one from the pocket to really give Mundulla momentum. Both teams struggle to kick into the wind. It's hard to find space on the wing itself because the boundary line is so straight. The Mundulla ruckman Jacob Grosser was taking big marks and was one of the best on the ground. And Kybe found it hard to defend James Hinge here. He goes around on his left and snaps a goal. In the last quarter, Kybe would have to overcome a 23-point deficit to win their first flag since 1974. Billy Laurie got Kybe off to a good start early on in the last quarter with this one. Kybe were starting to believe a comeback was on. Then Jack Trengove has his moment from the pocket, but it results in a Mundulla mark. The Mundulla midfielders were beating Kybe's, particularly McGrice, who takes a great mark here. I thought he was best on ground. There was a chance for Lachie Neal's younger brother, Will Shepherd, at the end, and he kicks this goal, but it was just too late for Kybe. And unfortunately, the 50-year premiership drought continues. It's the second longest in country South Australia. And Mundulla win their 13th A-grade flag in the KNTFL era, which is just crazy.